Hello my fellow gardening gals and guys, welcome back to my channel, Serenity Now Garden. My name's Jeannie and I garden in a zone 4B. So today I have another plant haul here for you. So if you didn't know, we got rid of a bunch of buckthorn about 8 months ago, and we also lost 2 trees in a storm. So it has changed a garden bed that I have just right back here from a shade bed into a sun bed. So there was just a bunch of hosta and astilbe and ajuga in that bed, and I moved it all out and I'm ready to plant it up. So I've been buying up some plants that I think would work in the area. The area retains a little bit of moisture in the spring. It gets hot afternoon sun, and it can dry out here or there. It's not necessarily like a boggy area, yeah, I found a few plants. Some of these were on clearance, so I just wanted to show you what they were. Let me show you a clip of the garden bed after I pretty much took everything out. I'll put that clip here. Okay, garden friends, here is the bed that I'm going to be planting on. Now, there's going to be a veggie garden in the back of this. All I have here are 2 astilbes that I have to move out because it's just too hot and sunny here. So I'm going to be putting probably some spirea in the front. There's already some coneflower right there and right there. There's some ajuga in the back. And like I said, there'll be a veggie garden in the back of the ajuga. So that's what we're working with here. You know, I'll just kind of slowly plant this up. I'll just take it bite by bite so I don't get overwhelmed. But yeah, I think the Delphiniums and the Salvia might look good over here. So let me see what I come up with after I plant it up. I'll show you guys the finished product. But yeah, so far so good. There's a lot of blank space. And I love those coneflowers. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of area to fill. Now, just behind that garden bed is going to be a veggie garden that I'll be putting in next year. We're just kind of leveling it out this year. We're going to have it fenced in next year. So I don't want anything too tall that's like a shrub or a tree. I want it all perennials or compact shrubs, just so it doesn't cast any shade on that area. So what I'm going to be doing, if you haven't seen my adding gold color spirea video, I'll put a card right here. If you want to watch that video, what I'm going to be doing is just adding some compact, like really gold spireas. I have like 3 different kinds, and I also have 2 let's see, they're Festivus Gold 9 barks that I'm putting near the area as well. So if you want to watch that video, I'll kind of put like the compact shrubs, the spireas up front, and then I'll put some of the taller perennials here just in back of it and to the sides. And this guy I'll talk about next here. This is called Moonshadow Euonymus. Let me show you a close-up. Really cool looking plant. Let me insert a picture of what it looks like, just so you can get a better idea. It's also called Wintercreeper. So this creeps a bit. It can get about 3 to 4 feet wide and about 2 to 3 feet tall. I've always loved this plant, and it was on clearance for $3. As you can see, it was kind of just like placed in the can. It's not really like root bound or rooted in, so it needs a little bit of TLC, but I think it's going to do fine. I'm going to put this in an area up front that I've had trouble with. I need something that creeps, but there's an area of like 3 maples that keeps the area kind of dry, but I do have a sprinkler that turns on every other day, so I'm hoping this really takes off there. It will get partial sun there, but it'll get that hot afternoon sun. So this does like full sun to part shade. The growth is moderate to rapid, and it's good through zones 4 through 9. So I will, at the end of this video, I'll kind of show you a little tour of where I planted everything. So again, that is Moonshadow Euonymus. I got this for $3 on clearance at Gerton's, which is it's in Minnesota here, in central Minnesota, not too far from where I live. So really happy about that. I've always wanted one of these. They've always really caught my eye when I've ever been at like a greenhouse. So happy about that. Okay, so the next plants I have here are white Veronica. These are called First Lady Veronica. I'll give you a little close up here. They bloom July and August. And let me insert a picture of what they look like fully grown. I mean, these are a little bit small, but as you can see, they're just gorgeous. I have some Veronica in my garden that I just put in this year. I have two First Loves, which are pink, and I have some Royal Candles, which are purple, and I love them. They are just amazing plants. They really attract the pollinators all the time. They could take a bit of moisture, which there's a couple areas of my yard here, since I'm just adjacent to the wetlands, that has a bit of moisture, especially in the spring. So I know they're really gonna like it. I'm really happy to plant these. These are good zone 4 through 8, and they just get a couple feet tall and wide. I'm gonna be putting this kind of at the edges of, I'm gonna have like a vegetable garden and a little path to the vegetable garden that will be put in next year. We're just kind of prepping the area this year, and I have the purple Royal Candles on one side of the garden path, and I think I'll put this white variety on the other side. So yes, that is First Lady Veronica. I can't wait to plant that. These are just covered in bees in the other areas of my yard. So okay, for the next one here, it doesn't look like much now, but I did get this on sale for $10. It's a Monrovia plant. This is Pink Catmint. You've probably seen the purple variety Catmint, aka Nepeta. This one is called Pink Cat Catmint. So this stays compact. It won't get really big. Let me show you a picture of what it looks like fully grown. And as you can see, it's just gorgeous. So this will just be full of blooms. I could probably shear this back right now to see if I can get a rebloom out of it before the end of the year. But this just gets about a foot tall and a foot wide. So it's not huge. If you have a compact, small area, this would be good if you're looking for a Nepeta. And pink, I'm just always looking for something different. Everybody has the purple Nepeta, and when I saw there was a pink, I didn't even know that existed, so I decided to get it. And this is really pollinator friendly. The bees just swarm on this when it's blooming. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see, it's zones 4 through 9, and it blooms in the summer. They like full sun to partial shade. So again, that is Pink Cat Catmint. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put this yet, but when I plant this up and do the mini tour, I'll show you. So. Okay, you guys, here's another. I got this on sale for $10 as well, but this is just a really cool looking salvia. I haven't seen this color. I always see like the purple and blue salvias, but this is a perennial salvia in my area. It's called Rose Marvel. Let me give you a close-up. I don't have a picture of this fully grown, but gosh, this one looks really good, so you could see. So let's see, this blooms in full sun. It stays pretty compact, just about a foot tall and a foot wide. The bloom time is May through July. As you can see, it's like a magenta rose type color. What I really like about this is you can see like there's the blooms are really light, and even when the blooms are spent, the spent blooms or whatever's left behind is a really cool color as well. So I think it's going to look good even after it blooms. So this is another reason why I wanted to try it out. Zones 4 through 9. And yeah, I believe salvia can take a little bit of drought conditions, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be putting this yet either. But I will plant this up and I'll take you on a mini tour, like I said, to show you. Okay, here's a Delphinium I got. I love Delphinium. I have a couple up front by my bird bath. As long as you stake them, and you have to get pretty tall stakes, like over 4 feet tall stakes, they will do just great. Look at a close-up of this, like the color, like it is just amazing. They're one of my favorite perennials to plant. So like I was saying, I'm going to do some compact like gold spireas in the front of the bed, and just behind it I'm going to put a few of these Delphinium. So this one is called Pagan Purples Delphinium. It gets 72 inches high, a spread of 30 inches, zone 4 through 7, keep well watered, and like I said, you do need to stake these, or else when it rains or when it's really windy, they will bend. So I'm excited about that. I can't wait to show you. I did get one other. Okay, so I got another Delphinium too. This one's a different variety. It's not blooming yet, but it's about to. It was probably forced in a greenhouse. Let me show you the tag so you could see. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks similar to the other one. This one maybe is a little bit more purple instead of blue. Yes, it's called Aurora Deep Purple. This gets 3 to 4 feet tall and 18 to 20 inches wide, so it's just a little bit shorter than the other Delphinium. Zone 3 through 7, and the bloom time is June and September. Oh, so it is going to bloom in September. So what it probably does is it just gives you the first flush of blooms in June. You can, once those are spent, you could cut them off, and then it reblooms in September. So that's really cool. Looking very forward to that. You just keep these well watered, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna, give them a slow release fertilizer in the spring. Okay, you guys, so that is all my plants that I just got. Let me go plant these up, and let me take you on a mini tour here. And if you like videos like this, if you can give me a thumbs up or consider subscribing to my channel, it would really help me out. Thanks, guys. Okay, my garden friends. I'm gonna take you on a little mini tour of where I planted everything. So I had a little hole right here, and I thought it would be perfect for the white Veronica. So I'll kind of take you in a little closer. I had a plant next to it that the rabbits got to that will regrow. But yeah, I think it really looks good from afar. I think this is a really good spot for it. I have it right next to this calamintha. And look at, there's pollinators always all over this plant. I love it. And then there is the pink Veronica. I just need to deadhead that, and hopefully it'll reflush. So this is a partial sun area, but it gets almost 6 hours. So I think they'll be happy here, because this spot can also stay a little, it retains a bit of moisture a bit better than some of my other beds. Right there, that's a phlox that will get about 3 by 3 feet. So yeah, once that all fills in, I think it'll look good. We're getting it planted up here, guys, slowly but surely. All right, let me go to the other end of the bed here. I'll show you where I put this. Here's the pink catnip. So, it's not much to look at right now, but I put it right in front of this pearl bush. So this pearl bush will have white flowers in the spring. And yeah, I can't wait till that fills in. There's the euonymus. I decided to put that in my back bed because the gold you could really see from afar, and I always look out my window looking down, and I just want to be able to see some gold color, so I wanted to put that there. Right next to some spireas I just planted too. Yeah, that gold color with the spireas is just so stunning next to the salvia, so I put the salvia right here. Isn't that a good combination? It's like a magenta rose type color. I just love this salvia. It's one of my favorites. And the delphinium right behind. I decided to use these like 6-foot twisted stakes. Like, you don't have to tie the delphinium on. You can't really see them from afar, so that's good. I was wondering how they're going to work out, but gosh, look at that color. I mean, the blue is just stunning. This one over here is just starting to open. This one's going to be a little more on the purple side instead of blue. But I like the combination there, so some variety.
Still gonna be gorgeous. And I used one of those twisted garden stakes there too. I got them for like $5 at Menards. Yeah, you can't even see them from my house looking out at the garden. So, and I already had the height back here with this hyssop, this anise hyssop, also called Agastaki. This one's always covered with bumblebees, as you could see. There's some right there. So yeah, I like that height. I might even add some more delphinium. We'll see. So I hope you guys like that. And happy gardening, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.